Welcome to today's class, where we'll focus on full body mobility. Let's get started straight away in child's pose. Make your way there. Bring your big toes together. Send your knees apart and reach your arms forward. Rest your forehead down onto your mat. And breathe. Use these next few breaths to fully arrive into this moment. Begin to send your breath deeper into your body. Become more familiar with the rise and fall of your body with each breath. Bring your awareness now to your exhalation. Start to slow it down. Last few breaths here. Use this time to set an intention for today's class, no matter how big or small, and one that doesn't focus on achievement, rather something to be. Perhaps more present, more aware, a little more grateful for this amazing body that allows you to practice today. Choose something now and use these next couple of breaths to really lock that intention in. And on your next inhale, lift your hips, rise to tabletop. Stack your shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees, gaze forward, neutral spine. Inhale, cow pose, lift your tailbone, open your chest here, look up. Exhale, cat pose, moving with your breath. Really push your shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, cow. Try to make the breath last the full movement. Exhale, cat pose. Push through your hands, tuck your pelvis under. Inhale, cow. Last one. Exhale, cat pose. And return to neutral. Once more, keep your shoulders stacked above your wrist. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower your chest down. Keep your arms straight. Isolate your shoulders here. Inhale, push the ground away. Really round your upper back. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, push the ground away. Push your shoulders high. Exhale, relax, pulling your chest down towards the ground with straight arms. Inhale, push, 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 and we hold for 3. Push more through your hands, 2, and 1. Release back down. Keep your hips stacked above your knees, and then walk your hands forward for puppy pose. Rest either your forehead or your chin on the ground and really focus on keeping your arms straight here. Feel that opening in your shoulders. Just a few breaths. And then make your way all the way onto your stomach for Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and push into the tops of your feet so the kneecaps lift. Pull your elbows back ever so slightly, engage your lats there. And squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull your head back towards your heels. And soften your breath. Option here to extend your arms for seal. Once more, resting your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep pushing into the tops of your feet, engage your upper back. And gaze over your left shoulder wherever you are, either Sphinx or seal. And over your right shoulder. Over your left shoulder. And the right. And back to center. Nice deep inhale. Come light on your hands here. And use your back muscles to lower down with control as you exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, lift your kneecaps, hug your elbows in, and on your inhale, push yourself up to plank pose. With your exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog, draw one heel down, and then the other. Push through your hands, feel into your calves, into your Achilles, all the way through the backs of your legs. And then find stillness. Bend your knees a little more, pull your chest through towards your thighs, straighten your arms, and then pull your heels down towards the ground. Try not to compress into your lower back here. Keep your spine nice and long. Inhale, wave through your body to plank pose. Move super slowly. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, use the full breath here for the full expression of your movement. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Three more breaths here. Set the knees down if you need to, but try to stay for 2 more breaths. Bring your awareness to your alignment. Send your hips up high. Last deep breath. Inhale, shift your weight forward, plank pose. Push the ground away more and bring your awareness now to your entire body in plank pose. Push through your heels, engage your legs, squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button towards your chest and push through your hands. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Option to set the knees down. Exhale, chaturanga. Hug your elbows in, we hold for 3. Shift more forward. If you haven't got a wall in front of you. 2 and 1. Lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog with the knees down. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Plank pose. Build this strength through repetition. Exhale, chaturanga. Hover for 3, 2, hug your elbows in. 1, inhale, upward facing dog. Maybe lift the knees this time. Push through your hands. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Last one. Moving with your breath. Option to set your knees down at any time. Press pause, but try to stay for these next few breaths with your exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward. On your next inhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Runner's lunge. Make some little rocks here, some little circles as you feel into your hips. Try to keep your back leg engaged. Make circles in either direction. And then find stillness. Option here to come down onto your forearms for a deeper stretch, if you'd like. Or simply stay on your hands. If this is a lot on your hands, you can come onto your fists too. Try to keep your spine long and bring your left hip lower to feel that stretch in your hip flexor. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your back knee down, untuck your toes and create a strong foundation with your left hand. With your inhale, reach your right arm all the way up and over towards the back heel and push through your left hand. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Option to stay here or grab a hold of the pinky toe side of your foot. With your inhale, send your foot away from you, push into your hand. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. As you exhale, pull the heel in towards you. With each exhalation, pull the heel in a little more. And really engage your left glute here. Come more onto the top of your thigh than the knee. And breathe. Slow the breath down. Relax your jaw. Relax your breath. And then slowly release the leg all the way down. With control, bring both hands back down and walk your right foot into the center. Frame your front foot. Prepare for half splits. Send your weight back to straighten your front leg. Flex your right foot and on your inhale, create a little ripple through your spine. Open your chest. Exhale to soften your chest down. 2 more of those. Inhale, little ripple. Exhale to soften down. Last one. Inhale, little ripple. Exhale, find the full expression here of your half splits. If you feel this a lot in your lower back, feel free to bend the knee a little. Look for that stretch in your hamstring. Send your right hip back and breathe here. Use your breath as a tool in this moment of challenge when you feel the tension. Focus on your breath and see if by letting go a little more, by actually softening that tension as you exhale, see if you're able to find more depth. Barely even trying. And internally rotate your front leg now. And externally rotate. Internally rotate. Externally rotate. Back to center. Nice deep inhale. Find a little more length now. And as you exhale, bend your front knee once more. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes under, and send your right foot back, downward facing dog. Gaze forward. Inhale, send your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Runner's lunge. Again, make those rocks. Make some circles in either direction as you feel into your hips. Open them up. And then find stillness. Again, option to come down onto the forearms if you like. Try to pull your right hip even lower with your spine long. Open up your hip flexors. Nice deep inhale here. Come back onto your hands if you were down on the forearms. And with your exhale, lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Strong foundation with the right hand. Reach your left hand all the way back. And rotate here. Imagine twisting from your belly button. Pull your left shoulder back. And push through your right hand. Option to stay here or grab a hold of the pinky toe side of your foot. With your inhale, send the foot away from you. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. Exhale, pull the heel in. Engaging your right glute as you do. Imagine tucking your pelvis under here. With each of your exhales, pull the heel in a little more. Last deep breath here. And with control, release your back leg down. Try not to let it drop too quickly and bring your hands forward. Walk your left foot in, frame your front foot. Prepare for half split, send your weight back. Dig your left heel into the ground as you flex your foot back towards you. Inhale, open your chest, ripple your weight forward. Exhale to soften down. 2 more of those, moving with your breath in your own time. And whenever you're there, land in your full expression of half splits and concentrate here on sending the left hip back as you draw your belly button forward towards your thighs. Try to avoid over rounding your back. And if you dig your left heel down into the ground a little more, you might find that it releases some of that strain on your hamstring. Have a little play, see what works for you. And then internally rotate your front leg. Externally rotate. Try to keep flexing the foot back towards you. Internally rotate. And externally rotate. And back to center. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Release, frame your front foot once more, and then send your left leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, dolphin. Lower down onto your elbows and pull your chest through towards your thighs. Really lift up and out of your shoulders here. And try to walk your feet in a little more. Find the full expression here of your dolphin pose. Bring your heels down towards the ground. And we hold for 5, 4, 3. Slow the breath down. 2. And 1. Walk your feet back out. Find dolphin. And try to lift both elbows at the same time. Downward facing dog. inhale here. Exhale to lower your knees down with control. Find child's pose for a moment. Bring your big toes together. Rest your chest down. Relax your forehead. Reach your arms forward. Slow the breath down. Relax your shoulders. And on your inhale, lift your hips. Make your way to a wide-legged forward fold. You can stay where you are on your mat. I'll turn so you can see me. Extend your legs out wide. On your inhale, create some length in your spine. Pull your shoulders back and down. Reach your arms forward. Send your chest forward. As you exhale, bring your hands down onto your mat or onto the floor. Roll them back along your body. Inhale, open your chest, lean forward again. Forward, forward, forward. Exhale, glide your hands back along the ground. Last one. Inhale, send your chest forward, your hips back, lean forward. And as you exhale, bring your hands, your fingertips, your forearms down to wherever they land. And breathe here. Flex your feet back towards you. Push your hamstrings down a little into the ground as you pivot your pelvis backwards. And breathe. It doesn't matter what it looks like. For me too, for a very long time, I was here with the legs bent. This is one of those poses that you can really use your breath as a guide here to help you go deeper. Instead of feeling tight with the shoulders up towards your ears, relax them down. Accept wherever you are in this moment. Soften your breath a little more, and with each exhalation, soften your chest down, even if it's only a tiny amount. Bring your awareness to those little changes that your body makes naturally as you begin to listen a little more. Last few breaths here. Stay nice and low. Bring your right elbow inside your leg and reach your left arm all the way up and around, side stretch. Really pull your left shoulder back here. Don't worry about grabbing the toe unless you can. Avoid collapsing and rounding your back. Stay nice and open. Make space for your organs inside of you and the entire side body. Breathe into your rib cage. Send your breath to where you feel the tension, where you feel the restriction. And be patient with yourself. Really push your left hip down towards the ground. Feel that stretch in your left lower back. And then soften down. Stay nice and low here as you bring your arms all the way over to the opposite side. Reach up and over. Side stretch. Last deep inhale here. Exhale, stay nice and low. Bring your body back to the center. Last little ripple here. Inhale, send your chest forward in this neutral alignment. Exhale, relax down. See if you go any deeper after opening the sides. Maybe so, maybe not. And then nice and mindfully, walk your hands back along the ground. Maybe use your hands to bring your knees back to the center, back to life. And then lay down on your back and bring the soles of your feet together for reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. If you feel a gap between your lower back and the mat, feel free to scoot your pelvis down just a little. An option to bring your hands down by your side or rest them on your body, your right hand to your stomach, your left hand to your chest. Just like we did at the start, bring your awareness here to the sensation of your breath in your body and start to slow it down once more. Let your body be heavy now. Bring your knees back to center. Use your hands if you like. And then shoot your legs straight up to the ceiling. Option to grab a hold of the backs of your legs here. Wherever you are, relax your shoulders down. And breathe. Enjoy these last few moments of practice. Really make the most of this time for yourself. And take happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet or onto the backs of your hamstrings, whichever feels most comfortable. And pull your knees in towards your chest. Aim to keep your lower back pressed down towards the ground as you flex your feet back towards you. With each of your exhalations, really soften the top of your thigh right where it meets your hip bone. Gently pull your feet in towards you a little more. Maybe even close your eyes if they weren't already. Continue with this inward journey. Listen to your body. Slow the breath down. And then give your knees a hug into your chest. Nice deep inhale here. Breathe in. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. This time, pause at the top. Big inhale and hold your breath. And try to take a little more breath in now. Pause here. Create some comfortable tension in your body. Squeeze a little. And then when you want to, exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. And extend your legs out in front of you for our final resting pose. Shavasana. Again, if you feel a big gap between your lower back and the mat, scoot your pelvis down. Bring your palms to face upwards. Close your eyes. And let your body be heavy now, instead of trying to change your breath in any way. Simply observe it and notice your ability to observe your breath here, almost like a passenger. And in just 2 minutes, I'll guide you out. Start to deepen your breath now. Bring your awareness back to the space you're in, back to your body. And back to your senses. Notice what you can smell, what you can taste. Even to what you can see with your eyes closed. And what you can feel as you bring some more movement back to your body to help wake yourself up in a way that feels natural to you. In your own time, make your way to a seated position. If you'd like, you can roll onto your right side before making your way there. Try to keep your eyes closed if you can. The entire time, just feel your way there. And whenever you're there, sit nice and tall. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. This is where you can really feel the fruits of your practice in this comfortable, strong, steady posture. And bring your awareness here to your breath once more. Calm, slow and steady. Despite those moments of challenge not too long ago. Let this be a reminder of that balance of both strength and stillness that lives within you, just a few breaths away. Bring your hands to your heart and drop your chin close to your chest. Remind yourself here of that intention that you set at the start of practice. Bring it close to you, and with your next inhale, send the intention around your body, deep into that space you've created throughout this movement practice from within. And as you exhale, imagine releasing that intention out, as though you're planting seeds for it to grow. And now let it all go. Simply be here in this moment. And whenever you're ready, release your hands down and open your eyes.